everyone, it's Rebecca again, and I'm here to discuss the book, The Pledge. So I was really excited about this book. This book is by Kimberly Derting, and I was like, oh, look at the pretty cover. I saw it at Powell's. If any of you guys don't know about Powell's, I live in Oregon, and Powell's is one of the biggest used bookstores, and so I saw it there, and I was so excited, and then I decided it was too expensive at the time, so I went to my public library, and I found it there. And I immediately checked it out, but unfortunately this book wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be. Still pretty good, but not quite there. Anyways, let me talk a little bit about the book. So first of all, the cover. Let me get it, there we go. So the cover's pretty awesome. I really like the cover. The back. Back isn't it? Anyways, the cover's pretty awesome, and this book is about a girl, Charlena. And Charlena, she knows all the languages. Doesn't really explain why at the beginning, but she knows. But she can't share with anyone. The other character we really know about is the Queen. And the Queen at the very beginning does something pretty evil. And you kind of get the sense that obviously she's the bad guy, but she's not a straightforward bad guy necessarily. So that was kind of nice. The plot is they are in a kingdom where there was a revolution, and the monarchs at the time were taken over. People didn't think they were very good monarchs, and so the monarchy is gone, and instead they now have a queen, and everyone pledges everything to the queen. Nobody can speak any languages except for what is at their class level, and she's a merchant, so she's kind of at the lowest class level, so she's not really supposed to speak many of the other languages, but she knows them anyways. So that's kind of the mystery involved. There's a little bit of romance, and there's a little more revolution there maybe, so it's kind of exciting. The plot, I think, was the stronger point in this book, and the reason why I originally wanted to read it. The characters are the weaker point in my mindset. So the main character, Charlene, she's a little stereotypical. She is kind of interesting. She speaks many different languages, and her biggest focus is her friends and her sister, which I really like that relationship between her and her younger sister. She really goes out of her way to protect her younger sister, and her family really tries to protect her. That is a good relationship. She also has some cool friends that I kind of liked, and they weren't entirely one-dimensional, but they were pretty flat. Their romance was too obvious to me, and it was too, forced. So I wish that it had been a little bit less, and I think that would have made the book a lot better. But I'd like to talk about my favorite part of this book. My favorite part was all of the languages. I really like that aspect and kind of that idea. It's what originally drew me to the book, and that part of the book was really interesting. My least favorite part, as I talked about before, was the romance. I didn't like the romance. I mean, it wasn't the worst ever, but it was kind of stereotypical young adult romance, and I just thought it could have been way better developed. So that's how that went. I rated this book 3 out of 5 stars. I would recommend it if you want to read something about revolutionary time periods, but in like a fantasy world, and you want to read about languages. I thought that was really cool. But if you don't want to read another young adult romance, then I might skip it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Please let me know what you thought of the book. Please let me know what you think of my review of the book. And as soon as I have it done, I will put my Goodreads review link down below. So please check that out, and I hope you like it. Thanks. Bye, guys.